Go for it.
What is going on Thursday Night League? It was a long season, but at the end of the day, these boys ended up holding up the trophy. I'm here with Team Faor, well, most of Team Faor. Eli Man, Captain David Faor, and role player Moshe Faor. Guys, you ended up winning it. You held Frisia to a horrible shooting game. Was that part of the plan? What was the game plan going into it? Dave?
I mean, obviously, Frija's probably the most dangerous scorer in the league behind my man Ellie over here. But the game plan was to hold him to, limit him and kind of let everybody else get theirs. And they put up a great fight. Zach showed up. Everybody on that team played hard. But at the end of the day, we held Frija, and that's how we won the game.
Ellie, everyone knows you love to talk trash off the court. You talk. You don't say anything on video. Now's your chance to say it on video. Don't cover your face now and get all innocent and stuff. We all know you have to talk, but you have the right to call yourself champion, so I'll give you that much.
Our game plan was going into it. If we hold Frisia under 20, we should be easily winning.
No
this game.
other threat on the team. No,
No,
Carl,
obviously-
Zach.
They're gonna score, but if you hold Jonathan is their 28-point scorer. You hold him under 20, most likely he's gonna have a bad shooting night, and that's what we banked on, and we did a good job.
Moshe did a
Collectively,
great.
all of us did a-
Moshe
did
was
a-
great on ball on Jonathan all night.
He did that. He had wherever he was, there
Double.
was somebody in front of him. He came into the paint. Malamed was in his face. Moshe was on him. We all just did collectively a team effort, and
I definitely saw the double teaming. Every screen, you guys just blitzed him. I guess that was definitely part of the game
It was
plan.
a big
Amos?
trap. Trap was definitely part of the game plan, and I think we executed it very nicely. And it was a great team win. I'll tell you that much.
Your 2023 champions over here. But besides for obviously naming the champions and getting a little insight for the players, this is really the awards show. We're gonna announce all the awards, who won. I'll quiz you guys, see like who you guys think, and then tell you that you're wrong and all that. We'll go category by category. Dave, open your phone real quick. All right. So we're gonna do the first one, which I think is Sammy's favorite award, if I'm not mistaken, is the Sportsmanship Award.
Okay.
So you had Alan Malamed, Saul Shikalo, David Salem, Moni Halabi, and Joey Zaytouni. What do you guys think won that one?
I would go with my man Alan Malamed. Great teammate, great veteran, just a great guy to have on the team. On your team for sure, but a great guy for the league.
I think either Alan Malamed or Joey Zaytouni. has to
Okay,
get that one.
Mosh?
Yeah, I don't want to sound like everyone else, but I'll definitely take Allen. We played with him all season. I mean, the man really has, I think, one of the best IQs in the game, and they call him vet for a reason. So I'll definitely go with Allen.
Alan is definitely class personified in the league. I'll tell you that for sure.
100%.
Unfortunately, he fell short.
Wow.
Yeah, but honestly, it's going to a guy that's very deserving. He was a great addition to the league this year also. And congratulations, Joey Zaytouni,
Wow.
for winning Sportsmanship of the Year.
Congrats, Joey.
Honestly,
Deserves it also.
he really
He's a great
does.
guy.
And I'll tell you what goes, it hits it to the nose on why he won it. He's going to give you those plays or he'll knock you down, but every single time he knocks you down, he's going to be the one running to
Picking
come
you up.
pick you up.
100%.
And he's going to apologize. He's going to come and say, great game to you, win or lose. When he subbed for people, even though he was a sub, he gave 150% every single time. And that's why, congratulations, Joey Zaytouni, on winning the Sportsmanship of the Year award.
Congrats.
All right.
We actually didn't have a chance to play him. That was the 1 week we didn't play him versus
I
Sammy.
played
Oh,
him.
you guys didn't
Right,
get a
you
chance to
weren't there.
play?
Yeah, they
Okay.
were in here.
Next award we're going to do, so we're going to kill, I guess, two birds with one stone here. So, we have a Triple Crown winner for the first time in Thursday
Oh,
night
wow.
history. And obviously he's giggling over there. And he knows already who it is. But your Rookie of the Year and MVP and champion, Ellie Man.
That's right.
I don't know what to do.
Ellie, it was a pleasure having you in the league, first and foremost. Definitely one of the most talented players and smartest players in the league. what did you specifically enjoy about Thursday night that was different than any other league that you joined?
First of all, I just want to thank the entire committee, everybody that organized the league. It was really fun. I enjoyed it very much. I just think everybody's just really into it. You know, they love it. They look forward to Thursday night, and it's a joy to come and play and to see everybody, and just it's really, really fun. And I really had a great season. I really had a fun time.
I always say this league is the definition of a family league because
100%.
people are there not just to play ball and compete. We're all hanging
Become
out.
close, yeah.
We're all
100%.
talking. We all become a real family, and that's my favorite part about Thursday night. So yeah, Triple Crown.
I could have told you this before the season started.
All right, so next category, which is also a very good category, we had Captain and GM of the Year. Hold on, before I get there, shout out to the runner-ups of Rookie of the Year. You had Leo Esses, who had an amazing season.
Sure.
Honestly,
Leo
before the season started, I thought they were going to be our hardest competition.
Leo Esses'
Before
team.
We played
before
them in
Husney got hurt.
the practice.
Before Husney got hurt, I thought they were the best team besides for
So
us.
Leo Esses was also in it with the sort of, no, not the trifecta, but he was in the running obviously for Rookie of the Year and MVP. Fell short on both, but
Wow.
definitely well deserved.
Yeah.
We all know what he could do on the court,
Great player.
whether it's passing, whether it's shooting, getting his teammates involved.
Great addition.
Great
Chargers,
addition for sure.
absolutely, Leo. We all want you to come back next year, and also in the run-up in the MVP race, my teammate Jason. I
Yeah,
have to give him props.
Yeah, phenomenal
Jason,
Yeah, stepped up.
incredible season. And by the way, just so you know, he was injured for the second half of it. Really in hard knee pain, putting in the time, the effort to recover every single
Jason
time
keeps
after
getting
game.
better every season,
For sure.
so watch out for that man.
No longer Big Cat. He is now Slim Cat.
Slim Cat.
All right, he is looking great. Every year comes back a little bit more toned, slimmer. Hopefully, quick recovery to Jason also on his injury, and obviously Jonathan Freesia, someone you faced in the finals, another runner-up for MVP.
For sure.
Jonathan's won that award before,
Yep.
so I'm also a little happy he didn't get that, two-time MVP thing.
Not a
But
big time.
You won it last year.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years
There's
ago.
no one
he
that's a
won it.
two-time champ, is there?
Two-time champ?
Yeah,
Two
two-time.
champ. Yeah, there is.
Sam?
Morris Kafif.
Oh,
Morris
Kafif.
Kafif. Morris.
He holds that title.
He holds that title. Definitely holds that title. And yeah, great. Congratulations to anyone who was even in the running for that award because they all had phenomenal seasons.
Sure.
So back to Captain and GM of the Year. The people that got nominated were David Faor,
David doesn't win. I'm walking out of here.
Sammy Esses, who drafted a great team. Also,
Great.
very
We were
surprising.
first place all year. All year.
I think that was the most surprising first round exit for a team was
Yeah.
Team Sammy.
Yeah.
But congrats to AB because that team definitely bounced back after the trade.
That was true.
Albert Chicallo for Team Colel, new addition. Soli Kassab was a great addition to the league also. Sam Beta. Sam every year drafts a really solid team. Shows up for
strategic.
half the games
Yes.
because he's in Tahiti or whatever it is. But he's having fun. He's enjoying himself. And I don't know why the hell my name was on there. And definitely AB Sabag also.
You probably made it.
You're not
No,
listed, so
I didn't
You're
nominate
getting
myself.
voted to get
I
nominated.
didn't nominate anything. My name shouldn't have been on the list at all. But
You guys, honestly, after the second half, you guys did very well.
we did. We put it
guys
together
did
in the
very
second
well.
half.
You
You
Honestly,
gave it a nice run.
You made it out of the playing game, which was very tough.
I didn't play, and I felt like if I didn't get hurt in those last 2 weeks, our team could have made it a little bit further. But whatever, we got to play the cards that were dealt, and there's always next season, hopefully. So the winner of this award is, drum roll, David Faor. Congratulations, Dave.
Mabruk.
Thank you.
I remember draft night. Everyone, Ellie Neem's man was cold. And it was cold out. Everyone's bidding 20, 25, 30, 35. David comes out of nowhere, 40! They're like, all right, this guy definitely wants Ellie, man. Not everyone had the budget to spend $40. He ended up going for
4, I think.
42, $43, which was definitely the highest out of anyone, and well deserved. He gave you this after how many first round exits?
3.
3 first
Two
round
first round
exits.
exits.
First round exits.
2 first round
Definitely
exits.
finally
2
it's-
number 1 seeds.
Yep.
Correct.
One time I think even you chose
Three
the
number
play.
ones, no?
3. This is the third
This is
season.
the third
No,
number
I'm
one
saying
seed.
for when he got eliminated.
3 years in a row, a number
Number
one
one
seed.
seed.
Yeah,
Only time
two-
got
And then-
eliminated
two
in the
eliminated.
I
first
think
round.
also the first time you picked the winner of the play-in game and you lost to that
Correct.
team also.
Correct.
All right, so Dave, Captain GM of the Year, congratulations, definitely well
This time
deserved.
we made the right pick on the first round.
Ah, okay. See again, now you're seeing the cocky side that we all see.
We actually made a decision as a team this year versus unfortunately previous seasons where I thought I'd do it on my own, but lesson learned.
You
for
definitely
lesson learned.
drafted. I'll tell you, absolutely. Draft night, I said this team is very dangerous. First of all, any team with Ellie Man is dangerous, but you had a very nice complement of players. You had one of the best big men in the league in terms from a talent and even IQ perspective in Alan Malamed. You had a guy who's been coming in, Moshe Faor, year after year, is averaging a little bit more, getting his legs under him a little bit more, and then we're going to see more and more of that. Had a great season this season, knocking down his shots, defense, taking the best player on every team, playing defense and anchoring that defense. And besides for and I definitely think you taught him how to scream this year. So we heard him a little bit more than you.
Yes.
I want to give
I
a
think
shout
I
out
took that
to
over.
Joey Soar,
That's
who
the next person I was going to
yeah,
mention.
Joey Soar
And
played
even
a
Jack Shalhoub.
phenomenal season
Played
this
excellent.
year. Played excellent. I think everybody embraced the role. Joey just was just lights out shooting, played defense, played offense. And then, of course, Jack Shalhoub. Nobody speaks about the sixth man, but he's got it. If they, I think he's the sixth man of the year. Whether he wins the award or not, I definitely think he deserves it. He came in, gave us energy every single play, plays with a lot of heart, with a lot of passion, and really was a great addition to the team.
Great addition to the team, and
Sure.
also Jack Shalhoub, also
Big
class
minutes.
personified. Also a guy that's gonna be, in you all game defensively.
Sure.
But you know what?
Our style of basketball.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and honestly,
That's what it is.
Jack always came up with those awkward, scoring moments, like
Yeah.
a three
The
here
random
that
three.
are completely
Exactly.
random, a weird layup that happened to go in. But congrats, Jack. Also call yourself champion, and shout out to Joey Soar also, who had a very, very, very solid season.
Yeah, for sure.
Slimming down. He's finally playing, I feel like defensively at least, his size.
Yes.
Years past, he's
Yes.
been a little, content into what he's doing, and like, all right, I'm just gonna stay out by the three. No,
No,
running for offensive
Sure.
rebounds.
In a few games,
Hustling.
we actually had him play the down low instead of David.
Definitely
So
shout
that was
out
something
to
that was
Joey.
kind of different look
I'm
for us.
definitely
Played-
looking forward for
played
him to take
excellent
that
all
next
season.
step.
Excellent all season.
Definitely looking forward to take that next step. So now we got all the serious awards out of the way,
Yeah.
and we did. We definitely did. Actually, hold on. There's one more that I completely forgot. Okay.
2 more, the sixth man of the year. And
It's a very but this one,
Defensive
this
player
I
of the
love
year.
this. So this defensive player of the year. So we had Maris Kafif, Moshe Faor, Isaac Dana, Joey Zaytouni, Jack Tabelli, and Rabbi Esses.
Wow, that's a good lineup. Honestly.
That was a great lineup,
Wow.
and obviously, and I could say this for all of us, our condolences to Jack Tabelli, our brother in this
Sure.
league. Hopefully, only samahot from here on out. You're definitely a staple in Thursday night, and you're never going anywhere. I promise you. After all that said and done, obviously you want your brother to win. You want your teammate to win.
How many awards didn't the
Yeah, serious. Honestly, it's a little bit.
What's going on?
You know what it is? I think you guys voted, kept clicking the same button like
You know what I feel
40
like?
times
I
to
did-
make sure
I
you
did
guys
fake-
won
fake
everything.
email addresses.
Fake email addresses. Just kept logging in
I
to
feel like
do
I
your
think
name.
we were the only team in the league.
So far, we have every award.
Well, on that note,
No, Joey's
unfortunately,
didn't
Moshe,
win it?
didn't win it.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Rabbi Esses.
No, actually, it was. I was surprised. I'm not really surprised, but Joey Zaytouni.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Definitely
He
well
deserved it.
deserved.
Well
Again,
deserved.
Joey
I think he deserves it, but Joey's good.
Joey Zaytouni again. We'll knock you down. We'll pick you up. Then we'll throw you again afterwards. But he's gonna pick you up again. Also, another guy that will literally guard any position. You tell him go guard the other guy's
The
point
big man,
guard.
the-
Go
yes,
guard
yeah.
the big man. He's gonna guard 1 through 5, no matter what. No
Sure.
excuses. No nothing. Congratulations, Joey.
He has the Zaytouni blood.
Exactly.
Definitely has a Zaytouni blood, but he has a different type of Zaytouni blood.
Good guys. But
And then,
That's
yeah, definitely well deserving. Joey Zaytouni. Also, so again, wait, turn it back on. We'll get to the wacky awards soon because that's obviously, you know, like the fun stuff. No one really cares. You're not getting a trophy for that. You're not getting a trophy for any of these, by the way. Just FYI. We need more money in the budget next year, guys. So we need the video. We need guys to record the whole games. So league fee will be a little bit more expensive next year, just to give you guys a heads up. And other than that, so let's get. Hold on, I just gotta find this. Hold on. I don't think we did 6-man this year, honestly.
Let's nominate Jack Shalou. Jack Shalou.
All right. Okay, so you know what?
On the spot nomination.
Let's get. Okay, so there's 3 wacky categories. There's best preview, best play-by-play, and then you have your favorite segment. So let's get into the favorite segment.
Okay.
First of all, both segments were great. Max's spreads and everyone saying like who's gonna get the over/under was great. Leo S.'s power rankings were definitely interesting. He made a fun video week after week. Him and his little green arrows and red arrows pointing everyone up.
He's
and
an
down.
analyst. That's what he does.
If you look at my team's week, it's like 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11. I'm just going up and down like this throughout the whole year. Yeah, so what was your favorite? Honestly, they were both great, but did you guys have a favorite or did you guys just enjoy both of them?
I enjoyed the power rankings, honestly. I look forward to the video. I think everything was on point. It wasn't just randomly made. Everything was thought out. And I think
Max
he,
was definitely thought up by the way. Some of
yeah.
those topics he came up with.
the only reason why I'm not picking Max is I don't understand it totally. I'm not a bettor.
Well, she doesn't gamble.
I don't gamble.
See the keeper, he doesn't gamble.
Yeah, so, but they were definitely.
I enjoyed
Leo's power ranking.
Yeah, I think
And
they
then
were
I
great.
only watched till us, and then I stopped.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing. It was a lot. It was very nice.
It was very good.
So off of that, by a very, very, very slim, and I mean slim margin, the favorite segment of the year was Leo's power
There you
rankings.
go.
Leo,
Congrats,
Leo
Leo.
loved it. Max, you also did a phenomenal job.
For sure.
Over under Zool, old man under minutes, Joe Biden, all those jokes. We loved it.
That was great.
It was definitely great.
Again, something that no other league has.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. You want to know something? I see all the leagues in the center now doing these little, niches,
sure.
and we're the ones who pioneered this. I'll tell you that right away.
100%.
So for best preview, we had AB Sabag, Zool, Joe Polanski, Moshe Forward, Greg, and Ralph Mandil.
Wow.
And they all did really good. They all did really a good job. I have to.
Is it a percentage of what was actually correct?
No, it was.
Or
No,
is it
no.
just,
It
it
had
was
nothing.
funny?
It had nothing to do about percentage of correct.
Like 63 winning by
No,
4
no,
points.
No, it had nothing to do with percentage.
I think Oren called the best finals. I think he called it exact almost.
I think it was whoever was the most entertaining in the
You're
video.
right, entertaining. That's what I'm by. Okay.
But the truth, I'm gonna throw him under the bus a little bit. Simon Sarway, I love you. Please show a little bit more enthusiasm in this video. Just a little bit. I love you.
I
You
know
I
who's
do.
on the teams.
Yeah, I love you. I really, really do. But like all of him and like I don't want to throw like on Simon. I could joke around with the boys, but other than that, so the winner of that best preview was, and he's gonna love this,
I gotta
is
say,
Zool.
Zool. There you go. I knew it.
Zool, it's all he cares about.
His
It's
Monday morning
previews.
drive.
Yeah,
His Monday morning
That's
drive.
it. Those cars, him and I don't know what he drives, a Hyundai or whatever it is.
You get the
Sitting-
preview and you get the weather. And
You get everything.
everything.
You get everything all in one for all your
You
news.
get the stock price and everything.
But Zool is definitely he's a fixture in the league. One of the guys who started it with the main guys, Sammy and Simon and all those guys. He had a little bit of an off season this year,
sure.
I guess record wise, but I definitely think he's coming back with a little bit of a fire. We already saw it a little
We
bit
saw
in
it
week
in
one.
game 1 in the summer league.
Summer league,
That was big. Put up 24.
Put up 24. He lost. I'm not telling you lost, but you lost.
I did.
You don't win ever.
My first 0-1 start
yeah.
ever.
And honestly, I'm just gonna give this to him too. Best play-by-play
Yeah.
was also Zool.
I gotta give that to him.
You got-
I think
you
he's the
got-
one who took the most videos this year.
Yeah,
Almost.
so I was
Pretty
lacking
much.
a little bit,
Tries the hardest.
Tries the hardest to keep it going.
but with Zool, my favorite is when he just yells people's names randomly.
Yeah.
Shamari!
Yeah.
He'll yell people's
pretty
names
funny.
randomly in the video, and then when he goes balls deep, all the nicknames
It's
that he
great.
comes. And he pronounces people's last names wrong. Pahuskin. Everyone, Zool is the best. Definitely fun. Was
Congrats to
honestly
Zool.
overall a great season. I think one of the best.
For sure.
I apologize to everyone in the league for getting the videos like literally a week later. I've been very busy. Hopefully, I'll get a little bit back on track
We
next
appreciate
season.
your-
We
all your
appreciate
work,
you in general. You're for sure a staple. When it
I
comes to that.
appreciate it, and I am going to do everything I can to make sure Ellie does not win another trophy. Even leaving him off the draft, no, God forbid. So, boys, just to wrap this up,
Yeah.
give the committee, give Sammy a reason on why you guys should be able to run it back next year.
So I'm going to take this one. I think that individually, all the players on our team are great and they all have their own merits. But I think one thing is that if you break everybody, I think the reason we won this year is because everybody bought in. We all played together. And because we have a player who's leading us, Ellie, who can get his own whenever he wants. But actually, his first idea was to get everybody else involved. And you could tell that was, translated into Moshe having a much better season. Also, Alan being able to be patient and helping us set up the offense and defense. Joey Soror, everybody really benefited from having that. So I think if people buy into the strategy of the team, I think that's what puts the team over the top, and it was a team effort. So I think we should be able to come back and defend our title because
For all the reasons
we won,
that you
and all the reasons that I listed.
That's it. So I'll
hopefully
tell
we
you
can
one
get
thing,
that.
as a member of the committee, you have my vote. Okay, I want you guys to.
I think it should be a league rule. I think if
Look,
it's
look,
different.
at the end
know?
of the day, there's a lot of factors that go into it.
Yeah.
It will obviously come down to a vote. You have my vote. That's already 1/4 of the way in.
It's like America's Got Talent.
Yeah, right. You got the golden
Got the
buzzer.
golden buzzer.
I would like to see you guys come back for obviously all the reasons David listed, but also because I really think that honestly, keep going until someone knocks you down.
Yeah.
Until someone knocks you off.
Also, I think it gives a lot of energy for the rest of the league. It keeps it exciting.
I just as the perfect example,
Yeah.
last year Team Greg won it,
For sure.
and every single team this year I felt like had a little bit extra against
Yeah,
him.
it's true.
Like
It's
they
true.
just wanted to I don't care if I go winless. If I have one win against Greg's
Yeah.
team, I'm okay.
And it was a big thing.
And you
even,
saw
yeah.
it. You didn't hear Greg as much this season yelling and screaming because they weren't winning as much this
Right.
season. Lenny dealing with injuries on and off also all season long. I felt like if he was a little healthier,
For sure.
take a little bit
That's
more
a great
command of the
team.
team.
They're a
I
great
said it.
team.
I
Also
said
the
it the
team.
night we played. I think they were one of the hardest teams that we played. It was lowest scoring game. It was very tough
There's
against those
one
guys.
reason why you should let us play. You let it for Lenny. You should let it for us. Unless you didn't believe in Lenny winning and you're scared of us. That's the only reason.
Okay.
Boy, you heard it from the MVP, Rookie of the Year, champion. I don't know what else is on
The
his.
triple
It's only his
crown.
first season. He already has
his
a whole
first-
resume.
listen.
I've been doing this for 4 seasons. I barely, I have nothing. I'm at 0. But,
You're running for Coach of the Year.
No, I don't think I got a vote. I don't think. I think
running
it was at
vote.
0. I think it was. I got nominated, but 0, no votes. But yeah, definitely a great season. I have one question for each one of you, and we're gonna completely wrap this up. We've already, dragged this out a little bit too long.
Sure.
But I do have one question for you guys. And I hate this, but I want to ask it because I feel like it gets that person motivated for the next year. But who was your biggest disappointment that you feel like didn't live up to their expectation of playing this year as an individual?
It was a tough question.
About in the league.
In the league. No, who am I talking about? I'm talking about in the
I
NBA.
wanna-
Fine, I'm talking about in the
I wanna
NBA.
throw people under the bus.
No, I'm not throwing people on the bus. We did this a couple years ago, and a lot of people responded. And there's some guy that didn't actually. You felt like he was gonna come in and really dominate, not necessarily dominate, but really play very well, and just didn't quite get there. I have it. I'm gonna light a fire on this guy's ass. I already know what I'm gonna say, but
I'll give you. I don't. It's not a player. It's Team Nissim. It's
the
whole
team in and of itself.
It's his team. I mean, he's the leader, obviously. So you have to
Throw him under the bus.
put everything on
Oh,
him.
okay.
But his team didn't show up. I mean, what did they have? 2 wins all season.
Yeah.
And he was one of the favorites to be one of the best teams in the league. He's
Yeah.
one of the best point guards in the league. So
Like one of the
it's
big-
unacceptable. So I mean, I don't like to throw people under the bus, but his team.
Bob's
him-
throwing people under the bus.
Not on video,
So you know.
not on video.
Not on video.
Not
Only on
Privately.
private. Only on
Privately.
private.
But I think that's my pick.
So that was the whole team in and of itself. Anyone in your mind, Dave, Mosh? Anyone that really
I
comes to
mean,
mind?
I'm gonna say this out of love, because when you pick someone, you want to see them, do better.
Absolutely.
Ellie picked it first, but Nissim's one of my favorite point guards in the league. I always want to play with him, other than my brother David, because David.
Stop outbidding him every year. You outbid him.
David keeps choosing.
You
me.
hear 15 from Nissim and then 18 from
It's
Moshe.
such a
It's
punishment.
like-
It's such a punishment.
So
Year after year.
I'd love to see. I know Nissim has definitely the talent and definitely the capabilities. Maybe his team didn't step up, this year for him, but definitely like him. Like to see him, climb up that ladder that he used to. Used to be phenomenal.
Last season, he made the finals.
Last season he
season
was
made the
just
finals. This season he
unbelievable.
made the big.
He's a big time player, and I'd like to see him live up to that. So,
Nissim, big time player. Let's go. Get back into shape.
So
He's on my
Nissim-
team in Summer League. We're already 1-0.
There you go.
And we won by
There you
30.
go.
So we're on the right track for getting
By
there.
30.
halfway of your wins. Probably his
His wins, not my wins. His wins, not my wins. I actually got to 4 wins this year.
So who are you lighting on fire?
My guy, came to mind is, and I love
He doesn't take
him,
my guy.
Stevie Shalou.
Oh wow,
that's
Stevie
that's a good one.
That's a good
Shalou
one.
is
That's a good
a
one.
great player. I've played with him a few seasons ago.
With Max.
The guy's an athlete. He can score. He can rebound. He plays with a lot of heart.
It's not softball, Steve.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the system that he was in, if he wasn't engaged enough or whatever, but I want to see a lot more out of him, and I know that he can do it. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call out Stevie, but I love him. And
Let's see some better
So
Stevie next
I'm
season.
gonna
Great player.
stick up for
Great
him a little
player.
bit. Stevie's had back problems all season.
So there we
He's
go.
had back problems all season. I'm going to stick up for him. But I do agree in terms of, because for Stevie to average 10 points a game.
Yeah,
I didn't even know what he averaged, but I know.
I'm telling you, he
Yeah.
averaged 10 points a game.
There you go.
He's definitely not a 10 points per game player.
Yeah.
But the guy who I'm going to throw under the bus, and I know everyone's going to love it when I throw him under the bus, Simon Baror. We're throwing this guy under the bus. Simon, everyone's had enough of you, okay? You think you run the league, you don't run nothing, all right? That's first and foremost. But I don't know, I didn't see it from him this year. Years past, I don't know if it was injuries, if it was not, I don't know what it
He
was.
plays 6 days a week. The guy literally plays every day.
Comes off the bench 2 days of those weeks.
I
So it's
understand.
okay, it's fine.
The guy's not
But
20.
it's not even the point. The point is that Simon has been a guy who honestly has been defensive anchors for championship teams. I didn't see that this year. Even scoring wise, I think he was the first season in Thursday night held to single digits
Wow.
scoring, which was a very, very big shock. So yes, I'm throwing you under the bus. I was
He's-
waiting for this all night.
He scored more than 10 points in a game.
He did not. No, did he?
Say he has.
He has. Oh, so this
Ah.
he's also
What?
throwing you under the bus.
I'm
More than
shocked
10
with that
points?
too.
Yeah.
I'm shocked
Really?
with that too.
I remember my first
10
season.
fouls, I would understand. Not
I
10
remember
not
my
10 points.
I remember my first season. If I'm not mistaken, he had 131-point game.
Wow.
Impossible.
But
But
this
probably
was-
the entire season.
No. This was when not half, maybe even 3/4.
Oh, is the average
over
the
70.
average age was
Yeah.
63.
You know, now the average age, we brought it down
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the high 30s, or we're working to getting it to the low
There you
30s.
go.
But
By the time you wake the low 30s,
we're gonna be 40, right? We're all gonna be on
There
30.
you go. We're gonna get bumped to Monday.
But you heard it here, boys. It was a fantastic season. Thank you to everyone that contributed to everything in the league, whether it's even shout out to Ralph Mandiel, who videoed almost every single game. His play-by-plays were great also. He was in the running. Obviously, Zul won. He's going to boast and all that this week, but he did a great job this year. Sammy, the commissioner, year after year,
Unbelievable.
hats off to him.
Sure.
Trust me, commissioner, you never want to be a commissioner. The BS you have to
can
put up
imagine.
with, I need 7 o'clock, I need 8:30, can you move the game to Wednesday night? All the best 2 out of 3 in the finals, leave him alone. Nobody wanted to do that. Shout out to the committee and everyone. We can't wait for winter. Can't come fast enough. Winter
sure.
season, honestly. But have a great summer.
Shout out to our
Shout out to
video man.
Our video
camera
man
guy.
holding the camera. He's been holding it for like 20-25 minutes. It's the first. He's getting a workout. It's okay. And
Blue2050.com.
There you go. Shout out, baby.
and everybody have a fantastic summer and good night.
Thank you. We'll see you next season, baby.